that has not been done so far in the entire world. The reason is this technology is not very easy to, of course, build. So Mission Drishti is the world's first multi-sensor imaging satellite.
But it is also India's biggest privately built satellite, 3 times bigger in mass than the next one and 10 times bigger in size.
This was the tech which was never built in the world.
Technologically speaking, we have taken the onus on us to figure out how to fuse these very different kinds of payloads. One is an optical payload and another is a radar.
Why would someone want to fuse that?
I'm glad that you asked. Imagine that you have to make a very delicate dish and it's very easy to overcook it or undercook it, and it'll be even more difficult if you have to do that blindfolded. Satellite imaging is already difficult, and if you are blinded by night and clouds all the time, as an analyst you have to figure out how good your crops are or how good your produce is while using such satellite imaging that can lead to huge losses in your produce. As a defense analyst, the damage can be catastrophic.
In the year 2020, we had to do damage assessment post the forest fire that happened in California. And I went searching for the satellite imagery. I got some, but when I looked at it, it was either cloudy or smoky. Satellite imageries, which are purely optical, are not enough for the job. SAR came to rescue. Is the technology that can penetrate through clouds and smoke, but was not intuitive enough. And that was the genesis of GalaxEye, where we thought, can we fuse the best things of optical, which is intuitiveness, and the best thing about SAR, which is availability, and put them together to make almost consistent data set across the world. That's where we bumped into something called data fusion. And we wanted to do data fusion on software levels, but it is never very effective. And the reason for that is generally optical images, when they're designed to look vertically downwards from space, while radars are designed to look at an inclined angle. And when you put together both of these sensors on the same satellite, you might not be able to see the same area at the same time. For example, if the satellites are above Bangalore, your optical may be looking at Bangalore, but your radars are probably looking at Dubai or Singapore. So, making sure that these two sensors come together and look at the same area is quite a task.
Second is we have to make sure that they are imaging at the same time as well. And then there is a third step which sort of makes sure that the images are fused.
And to do that, we have to synchronize these two sensors at an electronics level and at a software level. Because of this, I believe that it has not been attempted before.
Eventually we decided, let's make our own satellite. Some things we know how to do, some things we'll figure out on the way.
What this platform will bring is time synchronization and perspective synchronization as well.
And that is where this technology also got coined as a term called sync fusion with SAR.
When GPS became more accurate, we started seeing a lot more applications coming in, right? Now we have all the Zeptos, Zomatos, Olas and Ubers of the world running on GPS. That is the kind of reliability that our data set will bring in, and that's the edge that we have over any other data source that exists. We've been doing a lot of trials for the last couple of years with the armed forces, with agriculture research bodies, with some commercial units who want to use this for urban development applications. Then you have applications around asset monitoring, which is utilities, banking and finance and insurance space, the BFSI sector, around biodiversity, forestry, mining.
We are also one of the rare companies who will have the capabilities of doing edge computing on our satellite, and so that in the future we can also cater to real-time applications, for example disaster response, or even from a defense and strategic perspective in wartime scenarios.
This is just what we can think of. There can be so much more when we all collectively get access to such data set.